Oh, still here. Boom, boom. Okay, yeah, I had to make sure. Great, fantastic. This is great. This is fun. Okay, so I'm hoping that the stream stays stable. We had like 2 disconnects, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So, hold on, let me oh fuck. Great. That's fantastic. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's do a quick recap here, because I went ahead a little bit from the last episode of Adventures. But as we know, Ryoji showed up, and Ryoji was actually the culmination of the shadows that we defeated throughout the course of our adventures as Seas. It turns out that Ryoji and all right, I'm already lost. So Ryoji appeared, and he was the culmination of the shadows that we defeated during our adventures as Seas. We thought that we were destroying the Dark Hour, when in reality we were reunifying, or we were reuniting the shadows so that they would become one and become Ryoji, who was sealed away inside of the main character when he was a boy, when Aigis fought Ryoji, I think about 10 years ago. So when we saw Pharaoh's talking to the main character here throughout the early parts of the game, that was when Ryoji was still existing inside of him, and he wasn't able to really emerge until we defeated the shadows that were, again, just separate parts of him. Again, crazy anime shit. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's funny because, like, as I say it, it's so fucking ridiculous. But that's what happened. And so Ryoji appeared as a normal transfer student, and he was flirting with all the girls, and he befriended us. And then his memory awakened of what he really was. And so he let us know, hey, actually, I'm like the messenger of death. Or at least the the middleman between the messenger of death. And so a entity called Nyx is going to show up in about a month and basically destroy the world as we know it. And his purpose is to sort of like guide her to Earth or something like that. And so he said, or gave us the option, he said, if you kill me, then you will forget about the Dark Hour and Tartarus, and you'll be able to live out the last month or the last days of your life in ignorant bliss. But if you choose not to, then you're going to know that Nyx is approaching and coming inevitably, and that there's no way to defeat Nyx. And so he's been telling us again and again and again, there's no way to defeat Nyx. She's impossible to defeat. And so he suggested that we just not even try to fight her. Kill him and just forget everything about the shadows and the personas and Tartarus and live our last days not knowing that death is approaching. But of course, being the anime heroes that we all are, we all chose to go ahead and face the impossible Nyx and to try to defeat her and prevent the fall of mankind. And so pretty much during the entirety of December, you saw like all the characters kind of like reflecting and trying to figure out what they wanted to do. But in the end, everybody decided that they wanted to fight Nyx. Even if it's impossible to defeat her, they want to at least try. And that's where we are now. And so we told Ryoji, and he was like, well, damn. I tried to warn y'all. But since y'all want to fight, I'm going to tell you what's up. And so he told us that Nyx is going to appear at the very top of Tartarus at the end of January, which is where we are now. And so we have 29 days to prepare for the arrival of Nyx, who is, again, apparently impossible for us to defeat. But we don't give a damn. And yeah, that's basically what was happening. Now, what's interesting about this is that you actually have a decision. You can choose what you want to do. I don't think I've ever chose not to face Nyx, so I don't know like what would happen if you choose not to. Like maybe, like I mean, of course, mankind is gonna end, but I don't know what that like. Is it an ending sequence? Is it like a short clip plays and the world blows up? I don't know, because I never chose that option. But I'm just saying it's interesting because they do give you a choice whether or not you want to try to face Nyx or live your last month in ignorant bliss. That rhymes, actually. But yeah, I chose to go ahead and try to face Nyx because I know that she ain't that damn impossible to defeat, given the fact that I beat the first game, well, the original game. So it is weird. So yeah, this is really the last stretch of the game. We finally made it to the ending here. Yeah, this is the last month. So we have 29 days to try to prepare to defeat Nyx. Now, what's interesting is that Ryoji told us the great secret of Tartarus, which is that Tartarus is like a beacon for Nyx. So it's like, as a ship, like it's very similar to like how a ship gets closer to land. The lighthouse is like their beacon to know where land is at and where to go to port. That's what Tartarus is for Nyx. Tartarus, being the huge tower that it is a way for Nyx to know, oh, there's Earth, let me go blow it up. Now, I don't think the fall is like Nyx coming and blowing up the Earth, though. I think the way they describe, because you know throughout the entirety of the game, they've had the apathy syndrome that people are suffering from. In fact, let's go out, because the city looks very different right now because we're getting closer to the fall. Like you see, there's this cult that popped up that somehow they became aware that the end of the world is coming. So you have this end of the world death cult running around, spreading the gospel. I don't know how the hell they found out. Maybe it was Strager or something, or, you know, divine forces, who knows. I guess we're not the only ones plugged into what's happening. But as you can see, the apathy syndrome has gotten worse than ever before. It's everywhere. And so I think the fall, again, it's not that Nyx is going to come and destroy the world, literally, but that all living creatures fall into the apathy syndrome. And that essentially means that mankind is going to be over, because if everybody falls into apathy syndrome, then that means that they're just like, they're not going to eat, they're not going to drink water. Like it's almost like the draining of the human spirit globally. And so humans will essentially just lose the will to live and survive and die out over the course of probably a few months or so. That's the fall. And that's really what apathy syndrome was the entire time. It's like the draining of the human spirit. And now that Nyx is coming closer and closer, apathy syndrome has begun to spread very rapidly. Now, this is what I find kind of stupid, right? So Ryoji is like, okay, you guys, you can't defeat Nyx, so just kill me and you'll lose your memories and you'll be able to enjoy your last like month or so of life without knowing death is coming. But how the fuck are you supposed to enjoy this? Who's gonna enjoy this bullshit? Like, wow, everybody's depressed and laying around in the streets. It's like, what, San Francisco or some shit out here. I think I'll pass Ryoji. Let's see. And then, I mean, look, all the shit we've been through, ain't no way we just going back away. I don't care how impossible this Nyx is to defeat. We've been through too much shit to give up here. I mean, that's just what it is. But I digress. I just wanted to give a recap because I wanted to record that part when Ryoji showed up at the end of the month to see what our decision was. But I really wasn't ready to stream yet. And I'm trying to get through the game because I've been playing this game for months. And it's about time I move on. So it's time for me to really get into trying to complete this game. But let's look around a little bit and see how the people are reacting to the Apley syndrome spreading so much around the city. The town is becoming strange, but if you stay here, you'll be fine. Just listen to what Mama says and nothing bad can happen. Well, the club is pretty upbeat. Guys who know they're charming have no problem in life, especially at times like this. A little charm goes a long way. I'm sure you know what I mean. I'd much rather listen to you than those cultist freaks. Yeah, she's talking about the cult that has resulted from them figuring out that somehow that, you know, Nyx is coming and the world is about to... I don't think they know about Nyx, but they know that the world is coming to an end or something like that. Dude, this town is filthy, no joke. Especially those posters. I keep seeing those damn cultists putting them up. Why don't you go dance, man? You'll feel a little better. Okay, let's get our fortune toad. I always go for theurgy. That's just the best. Oh yeah, we got some new personas too. We got new personas. I finished some social links. I finished the star social link with the rival athlete. I finished the social link with the old monk at the club. Salvation, huh? Honestly, I don't think it'll happen, but if it does, that would solve a lot of problems. Deliverance is coming soon. Did you know that? The absolute will is coming from the sky to save us. You too, you should join us. Cleanse your impure mind and wait for the time to come. They say the end would come soon, but I can't imagine what it'll look like. If it was going to be like a big earthquake or a tsunami, I'd be scared. But if you believe, you'll be saved, right? So yeah, somehow there are people that have figured out that the world is about to end. So I have to reiterate, how the hell did Ryoji figure that we would enjoy this last month just because we forget about what's coming and what we've done? This is awful. Let's look at this. This isn't exactly the type of environment you would enjoy. And then, wouldn't it be possible for us to fall into Apley syndrome too? Like even before Nick shows up? But whatever. So we have a new block in Tartarus that just opened up. So of course, I had to go ahead and record that. I wanted to definitely get that on stream. I think this is the final block. If I had to guess, I think Tartarus goes up to what, 250 or something like that? Either 250 or 300. I'm thinking 250 though. But let's go ahead and see what's happening in Tartarus tonight. Oh yeah, and Aegis got out of the hospital. Remember, she got badly damaged when she tried to fight Ryoji again. And now that she's back, she has like human emotions or something like that. Like she's not the normal Aegis anymore. She's gained humanity and her persona has evolved from I think it was what, Palladian into Athena. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but that's a basic recap of what happened. You know, the whole month of December was basically all the characters reflecting and trying to figure out whether or not they wanted to try to face Nyx, and all of them kind of came to the same conclusion. But in the end, it's up to the player to decide the fate of everyone. So it's your final decision whether or not you choose to face Nyx or to allow the fall to happen without you guys knowing it. But the fact that we're here, well, you can tell we ain't playing that bullshit. We here to fight. But let me show off some of these new personas I got. I finally got Lucifer, right? And he's like a better Satan, right? I thought Satan was as good as they come. Oh, but Hallel though, like this is my new favorite right here. Fucking Hallel. If you've ever seen Devilman, this is like, I think the main antagonist of Devilman is based on this particular figure in biblical lore. So look at it. A fallen angel in Judeo-Christian lore whose name means morning star, primarily known for defying God, but also worshipped as a bringer of light to mankind. But he looks exactly like the main antagonist of Devilman Crybaby. And I think that's exactly who he was based on. This character right here, Hillel. But I think he had a different name in the anime. But yeah, because he was blonde, butt ass naked, and had a bunch of wings. Had like what 6 to 8 wings or some shit like that. So I'm assuming I'm assuming he was based on that character or that character figure. I don't know how you want to. Again, it depends on your beliefs, right? Oh, and we also got Susano O. We were able to fuse him after the full social link completed. And we got Chiyu. I think I was able to fuse him after I finished the social link with the old monk at the club. I think we've already shown off Masakado. But yeah, I really like Hillel. Hillel is cool because Morning Star, that move is so good. Very powerful. And he has Almighty boost. And Lucifer, of course, no weaknesses, only power. Right? And he has Morning Star too. So he's really like a better Hillel. But I guess for me, Hillel, I just like Hillel more because he's a cutie. Look at him. But yeah, Lucifer is pretty damn good. I thought Satan was the peak of power in this game. It's like, wait, we got Lucifer. I guess it's the same guy though, right? Wait, isn't Satan and Lucifer like the same damn? Is it the same motherfucker? I ain't been to church in a while, clearly. So yeah, we got new block in Tartarus unlocked, so that's gonna be interesting. So let's go with I'm thinking that my in-game team is gonna be Aegis because she's just fucking awesome. Let's be honest. Mitsuru because that's my official girlfriend now. Even though we don't make a good couple visually, to be honest, because she's a little bit taller than me. You know, I have nothing against dating taller women. I know taller women don't like dating shorter guys, but I wouldn't mind. But I will admit, I think like short guys don't really look good with tall women. Like it's just not a visually aesthetic pairing, if you ask me. But I think like between Mitsuru, Aegis, Akihiko is just cool as hell, and Koromaru, like those are my main choices here. Junpei, he's just a whiny, emotional brat a lot of times. You know, it's interesting because when I first played Persona, the original one, I like Junpei more than I like him now. And it's not that I didn't notice like his character flaw. Like we all have character flaws. Well, except the main character. He's just based all around. That's how Persona goes. But all the other characters have their flaws, but I think the thing about Junpei that bothers me now, I think I like him more when I played the first game, the original game, because I was much younger. I was in my early 20s then, or like 20, 21, something like that. And I think when I look back, I kind of had like similar traits to him as far as like I wasn't like outwardly emotional a lot of times, but I didn't have like a great degree of like self-awareness and self-control like the amount that I have now. And that's something that just comes with age. But I think as an adult, like as a full adult on the other side of 30, I find his behavior to be so much more offensive than I did when I was younger. And I think it's because when you start to really get into your manhood, you get out of being emotional like that, like having emotional outbursts. You know how to control your anger, your lust, excitement, things like that. And so somebody like Junpei just becomes very like annoying. I still say he's the best bro character because he's like the prototype, but they could do better than Junpei. And of course, the other two, who aren't even as good as Junpei. But my point is, I just found him to be much more annoying this time around. But I think it's because I'm a lot more mature myself. And Junpei is easily the most immature character in the entire game. So, and Yukari is just fucking Yukari, man. Like I don't like hate her. I'm not in love with her either. You know, she's cute, pretty girl, all that. And you know what? I will say, and maybe I'm all reflective now because the end of the world is coming. So I'm thinking about my homies here. But but Yukari, you know what? Now that I think about it, Yukari is a better character than what I remember. And the moment that stands out was when she bridged the gap between her and Mitsuru. At first, she was very confrontational towards Mitsuru. And I felt like, in some ways, unfairly so. Like acting like Mitsuru forced all of us to join when that's definitely not the case. Even though they applied a lot of pressure to Shinji. They forced Shinji. Or tried to. But everybody else, you know, we wanted to be here. And she act like we were just dragged, like tied up and dragged into that damn dorm. But later on, when Mitsuru's father died, that was something that they could relate to each other about. As, you know, bad of a situation as that is, you know, the realities of dealing with the loss of a parent that you love, it became a way for them to connect. And it was Yukari who took the first steps towards making that connection with Mitsuru. And that took a lot of maturity. It took courage, took empathy. You know, I think when I look back on it, Yukari might actually be like one of the coolest characters in this game. I just don't like the way she plays in the party. But in terms of like her character growth, her arc, I think it's the most respectable. You know, I mean, and Junpei too. Junpei's is good. Don't get me wrong, but he's so annoying. That's the problem. Right? He actually has a great character arc, and it's not like he's changes so like he still is who he is. He's a goofy, like goofy, fun-loving guy that likes to joke and have fun, and he never gets out of that. Right? But I think that he grows up in a sense of just having a better sense of direction with himself and purpose. But he doesn't lose sight of who he is, and I can appreciate that. But I'm just saying he's annoying as fuck. Akihiko might have one of the most boring character arcs, if I'm being honest. Like it's, you know, it's like the thing about Akihiko. Like, his problem was just being reckless and putting himself into danger and things like that. And, you know, I guess in a sense, he didn't have a big enough character flaw for it to really stand out. To me, Akihiko is cool, like, from beginning to end. Like, he's just a cool guy. Like, yeah, he was too reckless and selfish and obsessed with gaining power. But I'll take that over Junpei, right? And his emotional outbursts and act like a bitch. I'll take the guy that just wants to train all the time and fight and get stronger, because that's actually useful to the team. I think that I think Mitsuru had a lot of walls up. You know, but I look at Mitsuru, that's what I think of. Like, she just had walls up, given her upbringing. And I think part of it was that it was harder for her to connect with people because her lifestyle was just so drastically different from like the average teenager. Like, she had the weight of the world on her shoulders. And you find out when you start courting her that they were arranging a marriage for her. Like, that's the type of like situation that she was in, where her ties and obligations to the collegial group were so deep that they were even going to decide who her husband would be for her. And we had no idea this was going on. And so you kind of realize that Mitsuru is, you could almost describe her as being like a princess in a royal family, but the upside of that is the wealth and the beauty and the prestige and the power. But the downside is, again, it's the responsibilities and obligations that come with having to fulfill a certain role with the family that you were born into. And that's what you begin to learn about Karijo as you see her story unfold. Starting really with Yukari confronting her, and then meeting her dad and her dad's death, and then courting her and realizing again their arranged marriage. But I guess that's really what her character arc is kind of fascinating too when you think about it. Because I think when you first meet her, she does come across as like having everything figured out. She's beautiful, she's smart, she's rich. Like she has everything going for her, but at the same time, as you dig deeper, you realize that she has to carry a huge burden, and really has done so since she was a child. So in a sense, again, as beautiful and intelligent and wealthy as she is, she's a tragic character when you peel away at those walls. And luckily now we have Mitsuru, the young lady, with us, vulnerable, and my girl, well, the MC's girl. So enjoy that, man. I did that for you. Koromaru, man, it got no problems. Like, we all fucked up. But actually, me and Koromaru are the only two that ain't all fucked up. What's wrong with you people? Aigis' character arc is rather simple. She was a robot designed to destroy shadows. Pretty simple. But the more she hung around us, she started to develop human emotions and began to question her own existence. And so, as her bond with us deepened, she began to change into being more human-like, which is where she is now at this point. But it was kind of drastic too, right? Because at first she was very robotic. Then Ryoji appears, and then she starts acting weird. She fights him, loses, and then comes back with all these like mental hangups, and again questioning her existence. Like, if I can't defeat the shadows, what am I worth? And then she realizes that regardless of that, I want to stay with you guys and protect you guys. And then we welcome her as an honorary human, basically. Ken was pretty fucked up too, but understandably so. His mom died as a result of Shinji, Akihiko, and Mitsuru exploring the midnight hour at night. And even though they didn't mean for his mom to die, they were a part of the accident, so he blamed them. And so he had this elaborate plot to get revenge on Shinji in particular. But now that I think about it, overall, Ken really wasn't that bad. It was an understandable thing that he was going through. You find out who was responsible, who you think was responsible for the death of your family or your mom, and you want to take them out, right? As any good son would want to do. Now, he's always presented as being very mature for his age, and he definitely is. But I think that the issues that he had with Shinji and Akihiko in regards to his mother, that's where you start to see some of his immaturity rear its ugly head. But again, I wouldn't even say immaturity. Like, I guess, yeah, he's a child, but it ain't the type of immaturity that Junpei has, right? Like, Junpei should know better. With Ken, I feel like everything he went through, you kind of got to give him a pass because of his age and the seriousness of the situation that he was dealing with the death of his mom. So I give Ken a pass. He had a pretty normal character arc, and it's still pretty damn impressive for a kid. But when you realize, hey, these are the people that may have been responsible for the death of my mom, then yeah, you're gonna start having some wicked thoughts. And Fuka was just too passive. She was bullied in school, and after linking up with us, she began to really come out of her shell more. She befriended one of her bullies. And I think that's really her character arc was rather simple. You know, she was just the passive, timid, bullied kid, and then kind of broke out of that through forming a relationship with us and one of her former bullies. So, you know, she's a classic introvert that had to come out of her shell. I would say, I don't know if I would say like not a natural introvert, but kind of like introverted for the wrong reasons. You know, like she was introverted because she was too passive. There are some people who are introverted but know how to like turn it on and off and how to be assertive and aggressive, like me. Now, when I was in school, I was, you know, too passive as well. But I found the like becoming an adult and recognizing that I was too passive and working on being more assertive. That was something that I had to deal with. But what I found was that it didn't really change my introverted nature. I'm still very much an introverted person, but I know how to come out of my shell at will. So it's just more so about, you know, coming out of it to learn how to be more assertive, but you can still be a naturally introverted person. But yeah, I just did a psychoanalysis of all my friends here. And rest in peace, Shinji. Like, he had a hard life. I'm gonna just leave it at that. All right, so let's get to it. But you know what? Actually, how are we gonna? You know, I gotta be honest. We gotta have fun here, man. So I'm gonna start the night off with my classmates. I'm gonna start with my classmates. In fact, I just got rid of Yukari, and that's not really, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. That was a very human-like laugh. I want to be able to greet the new year in the same way next year and the year after that. So let's fight and never give up, Chad-san. Okay. So yeah, I want to start this night with my classmates. I forgot, was it class 3F or something like that? I forgot, but yeah. And I'll switch out later. But
Yes.
tonight, let's start with my peers. Where are we going? So I wonder what this last block of Tartarus is gonna look like. I'm assuming that it's gonna go up to 250. I wish it was 300 though, because that would be a real challenge.
I will do what I can
To cover 75 floors in 30 days, you can do it. But 25 is almost like 2 weeks. Like 25 is nothing. You can do that in like really 2 days. Less than that. But if you want to be lazy about it, right, you can do that in 2 days. You know, covering 10 to 12 floors in a night is really nothing. All right.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, before I go in, there's a request that becomes available from Elizabeth when you get to this point in the game. She asks you to kill the Reaper. Of course, I've already done that like fucking 50 times. But you get the bloody button from the Reaper. And she asked for that. And I already had it because I beat him again long ago. But what you get for completing that request, which is telling you to defeat the Reaper, you get Divine Pillar. And it's an accessory that gives you the firm stance effect. A holy artifact the user cannot dodge, but damage taken is half. I gave that to Junpei because I still feel like the Amortite necklace, I still feel like that's the best one to give to the MC because it nullifies all elements. So yeah, I still think that's the best one to give to the main character. But Divine Pillar is really good. That was, I think, Shinji's last skill that he would learn was his last skill was Firm Stance. So this is it right here, huh?
Later.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Our goal is the summit of this tower. Let's take it one step at a time. I can sense everyone's strength and resolve as we head into the final battle. Oh yeah, and remember, at first, your relationship with your friends, it was under the Fool Arcana, but we maxed that out when we decided to face Nyx, and now we are like our friendship, our bond, and our goal is represented by the Judgment Arcana. And as you can see, it's titled Nyx Annihilation Team instead of C's. So we've evolved from C's to the Nyx Annihilation Team. I know I did a lot of talking for the first 30 minutes of this stream, but I really just wanted to reflect on one of the finer aspects of this game, which is the character growth of your party members. You know, their own, like all their individual stories and shortcomings and problems and issues that they were facing, and how they had to grow and change in order to overcome those problems, and the person that resulted in them being today.
For a second, I thought this place was actually kind of pretty.
It is.
I mean,
So let's see what we got to deal with up here.
three targets.
Let me crank this
They're
music.
weak, but don't be careless.
Let's see.
Let's see. Oh, so I'm the fastest. So this is Morning Star. Look at this. Damn. Damn.
Target destroyed. Only two left. Let's finish this.
Oh yeah.
For the team. Good job, everyone.
Something tells me that we're gonna kick a lot of ass today. I don't think money is that important at this point.
Good work, everyone. Now,
Let's keep going. Yeah, this is definitely some. This is definitely a end of the game type of environment. Oh boy.
To do.
Oh yeah. I'm blasting. I'm blasting. Everybody getting it today. I don't think anybody's weak to fire. Yeah.
I have to do this. Time to shine.
Oh, you're fucked. One thing I wish though,
Shadows detected.
you know, this game doesn't have a lot of flaws. At least, okay, it doesn't have a lot of things that I don't like about it. There are a few things I think they could have did better. But one thing I do wish they had was more costumes for the characters.
This floor.
I think they could have had a lot more variety with the costumes. I know there are some that you can buy for DLC, and maybe that's where all the cool ones are at. Like I know they have costumes where they're wearing the school uniform of the Persona 4 cast. Stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just saying they could do more. They could do a lot. Like, imagine if they had costumes based on like different personas, like Jack Frost's costume or Pyro Jack, or whatever the case may be. Like a different one for every character.
I can do this.
I love trying to figure out what their weaknesses are. It's one of my favorite aspects of fighting new enemies. I think that helps keeps it interesting, even when you're overpowered like I am too. Because it's like you just trying to figure out like what their weakness is, and so you're just cycling through different attacks. But it doesn't take that long to figure it out. Some enemies find out don't have a weakness though. Not very many though.
Excellent teamwork. As always, of course.
I'm gonna stop thinking about stupid things. Like how we've got a heavy burden and all that.
You saw that? You see how determined Junpei looked right there? Like that's the Junpei I know and love. You gotta appreciate that aspect of the game. You know, seeing all the different characters go through their struggles and having to grow up and evolve and change to get better, to be better, to do better. Because I think that's something that just about anybody who's ever live life and try to be better had to deal with, you know. Now some people go their whole lives never even having the self-awareness to recognize their flaws, their weaknesses, or at least areas where they can be better. But man, like, it's funny because oh shit, hold up. Let me go ahead and grab this. It's funny because sometimes when I watch these characters, I feel so judgmental. Like, oh, why are they acting like this? Why are they doing this? But I gotta keep reminding myself that they're teenagers, and I was way worse when I was like. There's not one character in this game that was worse than me when I was a teenager. Even Junpei. I was terrible. And then the fact that they're sorting through these issues while they're teenagers. I didn't really hit my stride until my early 20s. This persona cannot learn any more skills. Please choose one to forget. Okay. Diamond Dust Heat Riser. Satan using ice Lucifer using ice just doesn't really vibe with me. Resist physical, increase resistance to physical damage. That's alright. I don't know. I guess I expect him to have something more devastating than that. Topaz. I mean, not to make myself sound like a finished product, like I got everything figured out just because, you know, I'm older and I've been through some shit. There's still plenty of room for improvement. Never mind. Woo! Look at that. You know what? Let me share the fun. Let's not be too selfish here. Oh, damn. Straight up weakness. Somebody might actually like this. Okay. I thought one of them would drain the wind, you know? Wind drainers. Oh, you heard that bird cry? It's kind of sad. You sure did.
two enemies.
Inferno. Nice. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I got this. I got 2 new theurgies. One of them I haven't even checked out yet. But one of them is called Armageddon. And it's so powerful, it kills the Reaper in 1 shot. But the downside is that it drains all your, it drains your health down to 1. And I think it drains your SP down to 1 too. So yeah, it drains your HP and SP all the way down to 1. So you gotta, you know, refill it after battle or recover after battle. But you know, if that attack, well, it's gonna hit because it's a theurgy. So there's that. But obviously a ridiculously powerful move. A one-hitter quitter.
Please keep relying on me.
I'm gonna try it. I want to try it on one of the bosses, but it's risky too. I gotta make sure if I try it on the boss that they don't have the next turn.
It's like the final level in a video game, right? Oh, don't forget to save before the big boss fight.
I got you, Junpei. I love how Junpei is kind of breaking the third wall there a little bit. I mean, he's not really breaking the third wall. It's more so that, you know, he's comparing the experience of exploring Tartarus with playing video games. But it is a video game, so that's why it feels like he's breaking the third wall. Normally, you don't hear, you know, the characters in video games talk about leveling up.
Her leader took one out. What is optimal?
Oh man, I missed Aegis. She was just so powerful. Like, ridiculously so.
Can't stop now.
It's gonna be hot. Most of the things that I don't like about this game, pretty minor. And this one might even sound stupid, but you know, throughout the game, there are several character deaths, right? You have Chidori, Mitsuru's dad, and Shinji. And every time a main character dies, somebody
Treasure chest.
gets down on their knees and cradles them in their arms and looks up and says, "No!" or some variation of that. And to me, that's just it's kind of uncreative that every character death is reacted to the exact same way, right? Like, fall down to your knees, cradle them in your arms, look up at the sky, and scream. I mean, that's literally the case for every one of them. But it is what it is. I'm just being nitpicky now. Oh, damn. Straight block? Okay. Whoa, damn. You know, I turned the Japanese voices on earlier, and I realized something. The little girl character, what's her name, Maiko? Oh, I guess it's saying new stuff now. Oh damn, she really is much more human-like. I'm kind of weirded out by it now. But that little girl social link, Maiko, the one whose parents are getting a divorce, her Japanese voice actor sounds so adorable. And that's when I realized that the reason why I didn't like Maiko was because her English voice actor had an annoying voice. But her Japanese voice actor, oh, she is just adorable. I mean, just completely changed my perception of the character. But like I said, most of the English voice actors I think did a good job, especially for the main characters. The enemy is strong. Please make sure you're ready before fighting. Let's see how strong he is. So let me show off Armageddon. Let me make sure that he's not going next though. Okay.
No problem at all.
So this is Armageddon. The ultimate almighty damage to all foes, but reduces users' HP and SP to 1. So check this out. Hallel, and Satan come together to destroy the universe. Dead. 9,999. Okay. Well, that was easy. Lucifer leveled up. Yeah, we got it, man. Ryoji was saying there's no way we could win, but the way things are going, this will be a cakewalk. I'm just kidding, but it'd be sweet though. It just might be a cakewalk, Junpei. Even after all that doom and gloom about how we're gonna lose, you're not even phased. You're something else, man. You might even give me a run for my money over who's MVP. Well, I'm gonna laugh my ass off when we prove them wrong. I can sense everyone's strength and resolve as we head into the final battle. So I think the Judgment Arcana rank is going to go up every time we face a gatekeeper as we traverse the final block of Tartarus leading up to Nyx's arrival spot, which is the top of Tartarus. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to nail it in the next battle too. I mean, Junpei taking all this credit for something I did. You know what? The bad thing about Armageddon, though, is that you drain all your SP. I forgot about that part. Kind of a bit of an oversight. The health thing is not that big of a deal, but the SP is like, yeah. But we got a lot of SP items, though. I better go ahead and use one of these, to be honest. Or some of these, because we're at the end of the game. You know what people say about JRPGs? You try to save all the best items for when you need them, and then you end up getting to the end, reaching the end game, and having way more items or valuable items than you even need. But one thing I will say is that fighting the Reaper, a lot of those really good items that we accumulated came into use during like those first Reaper battles, like the first like 10 or so Reaper battles. Yeah, we got good use out of those items. Antimatter cannon, damn. I like the sound of that. Let's check it out. Antimatter, damn. I don't think it get much better than that. Pierce boost, a cannon that generates annihilation between particles for Aegis. Yeah, damn, man, that sounds good. Hanzo's sandals. Okay, let me see what these are. Ado Masuku, tabby that raised the agility of all allies at the start of battle. Damn. We're getting some good stuff. I don't know, man. It's like they want us to kick Nyx's ass. It's still a ways off, but I'm picking up a strong enemy on the floor above yours.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Okay. I'm fighting all these enemies even though I really don't have to because they will run away. But it's fun.
Pull the trigger.
Damn. It reflected it.
Let's see.
Junpei's magic is so weak too. Yeah. I thought they said that he couldn't dodge though. It must be an item he has. That's weird. He's not supposed to be able to dodge. Like at all. Okay, whatever. I don't know, maybe it doesn't count for instant depth attacks. Yeah, sometimes she just needs to recover. Because she used a lot of HP using those physical attacks. Wow! There we go. Junpei keeping it simple as always.
Ready to get back to exploring?
Yeah.
I'm so sleepy. I stayed up too late playing a game yesterday.
I know all about that, Junpei. This damn game, I had a lot of late nights. Oh damn, this bitch is kind of tough. Hold up, let me check out Aegis's new theurgy, maximum firepower. Deals severe pierce damage to one foe, ignoring resistances. Oh damn, hold on. Oh shit! Oh! Oh, the anime drop kick! That was awesome. Oh, of course, Junpei. Man, when Junpei gets charmed in the anime movie, oh, that scene was so good, bro. Like it perfectly showcased like how that spell would work. Translating it from the game to the anime, it was just, I love that scene so much, bro. Oh, now I'm out for revenge, baby. You made me fall in love. I'm MGTOW. Man, I swear, Junpei's magic is so weak. You might as well just not even use it. His magic, his fire is really just to test out what the enemy's weakness is, or just to exploit their weakness if it happens to be fire. But you don't use it for damage. That's the thing about Junpei. You do not use his fire for damage. Maybe like earlier in the game, but he has some of the worst magic out of everybody, other than like Aegis, who doesn't. I don't think Aegis has any magic skills other than the healing skills like Dairon, Repel Slash. You know, even though I managed to finally court Mitsuru and make her my girlfriend in game, I still don't think the main character and her make a good couple. I don't. That's the only bad thing about it. You know, I think as wonderful as a woman that Mitsuru is, she is like so out of the league of like most of the characters in the game. I can see Akihiko pulling her. I can see Akihiko doing that. He's about the only one I can see pulling her. But the main character, as awesome as he is, I don't see it. I don't see them really making a good couple.
Hey, wouldn't it be neat if Yuka-san and the others wore some elegant kimonos to fight?
Oh, yeah.
No way. A kimono's too confining. It'd be way too hard to fight in one.
Well, I guess that idea is out the window.
We got ourselves a shadow.
I could see him with Fuka or Yukari. And some of the other girls, like the girl from the student council. I think that one girl, what's her name, Yuko? The track team manager. I can see him with them. But not a Mitsuru. I don't see it. I think those boxes reflect dark, right? No, they resist. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, block. Oh, that ain't working, baby.
I can do this. I think I can use it now. This is my duty.
Can't stop me now.
Oh, I love this attack. Ooh. Man, I remember when I first started playing this, Junpei really stood out because he was just such a good enforcer type character. Just really strong and tough. Like, he was tough physically before the main character could even get to that point. The main character's edge during the early game is really just his versatility. I mean, that's always his advantage. But it gets to a point where you have such a good selection of personas that you can do what any of the other characters can do. But early on, it wasn't really like that. And so Junpei stood out the most during the early game because he was the first character that was really good as far as like just raw damage and toughness in battle. I want to try out this other new one called Trickster, this new Theurgy Trickster here. But I'm gonna wait till we fight a stronger enemy to show it off. Let me see how they like this. Damn, it's just pure destruction. Oh, I see how you're doing. Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't really see why anybody would not pick, wait, what's this? The Theurgy fortune at the club.
And that's a wrap, folks.
You know, your Theurgy gauge going up so fast. Easily the best one you can pick. I don't see how any of the other ones compare. In fact, this should be way more expensive, like 25 grand minimum. Minimum. Okay, we got a door. Oh shit, I ain't seen one of those little bastards in a while. All right, let's try it out. Oh yeah, oh Loki and Susanoo. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, this is okay. Sometimes you just gotta take some of these bad cards, cause they'll keep popping up until you take them, and it can take a while before they'll switch them out for something that you really want. I've learned that sometimes I just gotta take the bad cards that I don't want. Okay. I think I'm gonna start using Drain with Orpheus for a while. Damn, that was good. Respect. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that.
It is time. The operation was a success. Good job, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Platinum plates. Well,
I see a chest over there.
probably not much use in breaking those little pillars anymore, because I think the money we have now is going to be enough for the rest of the game.
Oh, it's the stairs.
Is that the whole floor? Nah. I try to at least cover the whole floor before I leave, you know. I don't want to be lazy about it.
Doors.
Just like I thought, I wasn't able to finish all the social links, but I got more than I thought. I think I could probably get like 2 more before the game is over too.
I'll do it.
Like maybe even 3. They're like 2 or 3 that are really close to being finished. So in 29 days, I should be able to get a few of them. The one that I regret not being able to finish is the sick young man. I forgot his name. Cause something tells me that one would leave me with a manly tear.
Who's next? I'll go with.
Okay. Let me suck him dry. Oh, he's next? Damn, I fucked up.
What is optimal? This is my duty.
He might do something nasty. Fuck, that's crazy.
Feel angry.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's terrible. Ah,
Please come to your senses.
that sucks.
Hear me.
Oh, that was clutch. But that's why I said the Amethyte charm was probably the best one for the MC. Completely unaffected. So how can I get myself out of this shit? Salvation? Come on, Hillel.
I am rushing.
Look at that. He tried.
I can do this. Persona.
What about physical? I mean, strike. I mean, they're all physical attacks. So yeah, I think he drains all physical attacks, basically.
That was close.
This guy's pretty badass. But you've seen nothing yet.
Alright. Here I go.
Damn, shot that motherfucker up.
With this, you're finished.
Yukari's theurgy, really cool.
Not about Evermore. No shadows detected.
I would say hers is even cooler than Mitsuru's. Oh, look at that. Obtain more items from enemies and objects or 2 homunculuses. Damn. I'll take the homunculuses though, because I'm just always paranoid about getting instant killed. But we already have plenty of them. I think we got like 16 of them, so I probably got enough to last me the whole game. But homunculuses to me are some of the most important items to have. I don't think they were in the original game though. If they were, they weren't this plentiful. Some people might argue that the homunculuses made instant kill attacks trivial, at least on the enemy side. Because as long as you have a homunculus, it'll sacrifice itself. So you don't have to die instantly when enemies use like Hamon or Mudun. So how am I gonna deal with this guy? Let's test out Light here. My God. First time's the charm. Stomp his ass out. No weapons, just stomp him. That was good. That was good. I guess I should have known. Sometimes you can tell the element of an enemy by his color, and he was black. So it's okay, well, black, he probably uses dark
Teamwork.
skills.
Of course.
If he uses dark skills, he might be weak to light. You know, if you see like a fire-based enemy, you assume that he's weak to ice. That's usually how it goes. So you see these guys, they look white, so maybe they're weak to darkness. Nope, damn. I would have died if I didn't block all those shit. Okay.
This is my resolve. Help me, Athena.
Oh, okay, that's the way apparently.
Enemies remaining.
Nah, that was just a crit. That wasn't their weakness.
It's up to you. Here I go. We have to do this.
Okay. Oh, there it is. So you can't always figure out a weakness by the color of the enemy, but sometimes, you know, sometimes you can just work it out with common sense, right? Like, oh, he likes using fire, so let me throw this block of ice at him. Oh, he doesn't like that. Oh, one of the dark floors.
Oh no! We're making good progress. Shadow.
Oh, we definitely are.
We got the upper
Let's
hand.
go first.
Hmm.
2 enemies. You can take them.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to be draining SP. So you guys gotta handle this until I get full.
Summoning.
I know you guys can do it.
This is my duty.
I guess it's kind of messed up.
Situation. Heal up. Time to shine.
Don't be a whiner, Fuka. We got this. Okay. Come on, Juke. Oh. Well, you know what that means. Yeah.
I kick ass, huh?
It's been a long day.
Perfecto.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about these. When you're on the dark floor, all the pillars have twilight fragments. So it's a good opportunity to get those if you're running low. I'm typically not running low though.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Probably the only way to run low is if you use that clock a lot to restore everyone's HP and SP.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
And usually I don't need to use it very much, so it's not really a big issue for me.
The enemy is wide open.
Yeah, I gotta get my SP back up. Oh man, I guess it's in bad shape.
This is my resolve. Athena.
I forgot to heal her between battles. But that's why she has Dire on. Oh. Well. Pays to be able to have a single version of your magic attacks so you can avoid situations like that. Where it's, you know, one enemy's weakness is another enemy's strength. Okay. Not bad. Hamon. Oh, of course. Block. Yeah, don't try that on her. I think she has an accessory. Or maybe, I think it's her shoes. Like, something she has on blocks light instant kill attacks. So they're really barking up the wrong tree doing that with her. This might still hurt. No, well. Depends on your definition of hurt.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Damn, you saw them Yukari thighs? Yukari thighs. Yukari thighs. Okay.
Let's keep on exploring. I have a bad feeling about this block. I'm not sure why, but it seems more dangerous than the others.
Oh, damn. Well, other than Nyx, I would like to know what the hell she's talking about. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys got to fight without me for a while. I got to get my SP back up. I had to show off. Don't show up Armageddon. And here we are now. Oh, okay, that's a weakness. Hmm.
I'll show 'em. Ready to roll.
Handing off.
Now watch what I do. Drain. Yeah, I got my priorities in check, baby.
In this situation, we can do it.
She said we can do it. She didn't sound very convinced. Yeah, the voice actress there dialed that one in. Oh fuck, that was dangerous. Yeah, that's
The attack.
the type of danger that Fuka was warning us about. Yeah, I gotta be careful for sure. I could die over some dumb shit like that. So yeah, we gotta be careful there. Junpei got fucked up from the viciousness of his own attack. Really, we gotta be careful. I see what you're talking about. So in all actuality, it's not too wise to try to use the MC to try to poke around for an enemy's weakness, because something might get reflected. Now, a lot of the magic that I use is usually going to be something that I'll block or drain anyway. Using the characters that I use, like Hillel and Satan, Beelzebub, you know, they're going to drain most of that shit or resist it or block it. But using physical attacks, that'll be dangerous. And Junpei felt the consequences of his actions with that one for sure. What did she say? Oh, there we go. I was telling somebody about Persona because they were curious. And I was telling them about how they have to shoot themselves in the head to summon their personas, and this guy thought that meant that they had to shoot themselves in the head and then they would just go slump, like pass out. I was like, that's the first time I ever heard somebody interpret it that way. Damn, y'all still ain't got these motherfuckers out of here yet. It's time for me to come back. I ain't coming back. I need my SP, man. I want all mine. Isn't he weak to ice? What's his weakness? Oh, I think it's wind. I think Akihiko's weakness is ice, actually. Oh, we all have our theories too. Okay, that was a sloppy battle. But they tend to be that way when you're not using the MCs the way you're supposed to, like I am right now. Diamond. Diamonds are forever, forever, forever. Diamonds are forever, forever, forever.
Down the stairs.
A tag mirror. Oh, almost. But not quite. Okay. Floor checked. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not done yet. But you make life easier on yourself by using your theurgies. Oh yeah. Oh, we like it like that. Oh! And the follow-up attack. Okay, I guess. I see you.
Good work, everybody.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I'm a little drowsy. I've been up for a long time. Like, I woke up, finished editing a music video, went to the gym,
Please be careful.
washed my car and my mom's car, washed clothes. Like, I was very busy today and playing Persona. I gotta do the botcast tonight. It's gonna be late tonight though, because I'm gonna sleep before I go do the botcast. So it's gonna be late.
Hell yeah! Stop getting in our way.
Okay.
Who's next?
I guess, okay.
Not that.
Nice.
4 targets eliminated. That was amazing, leader. Follow up.
All right. This might take him out. Oh yeah, he gone. Those first hits doing that amount of damage, he's done.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Yep, no problems. Orpheus is still leveling up to this day, man. Marco-san, can you hear me? Good job taking down the gatekeeper. Hey, I want to talk to you, little nigga. As we get close to the top, I keep thinking about a lot of things. I wonder if this is how heroes feel right before the season finale. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I wonder what persona we're gonna get at the end of this, though. Well, at the end of the Judgment Arcana. According to Fukusan, there are still a lot of gatekeepers before we reach the top, but we'll make it for sure, and I'm ready to go anytime.
I've only gotten this far because I had all of you by my side. I'm sure of it.
Yep. I needed you guys too, even though I got 1,000,001 personas. I need somebody to distract the enemy, you know? I'm kidding. Kinda. I don't know, man. Some of those early battles were gnarly, though. Alright, so let's switch team. Let's switch the team up here. So I don't get bored. Alright, so. Alright, let's get Akihiko. Mitsuru, my GF. Okay, and Ken. I gotta say, Ken is my least favorite character in the game in terms of fighting ability. I'm not a big fan of his skills. Maybe I just picked poorly too, because I gotta take some responsibility for that. Because you decide which skills you keep and which ones you discard. And you can go back and get the skills that you discarded, you know, and basically change their skill, the skills that they have. But I don't see a really a combination
I wonder what he would say.
that would make me like Ken more.
Who knows? But he was the kind of guy who'd aim for the top no matter what anyone says.
Yep, I agree. I still miss Shinji, man. Shinji was so cool. Oh, we got one of those cool doors. I'm gonna take my shoes off too. Normally I can endure, but I'm too tired to have shoes on. Ah, that feels great. I don't like streaming with my shoes off. Feels unprofessional. Alright, what do we got here? Oh.
No, it's
I think I'm about ready to get back into the fray. Mm-hmm.
Leader's taken down 2 outposts.
Oh, knockout.
Win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Did you see that, Rikishi? Ashita Nojo reference. For those who don't know. Okay, yeah, let's not.
This place is so empty, at least as far as I can see. Perhaps it's foreshadowing the end of everything.
I gotta admit, going to the final area, I expected something darker. But I guess we've already had that. You know, most of the blocks had a dark, sinister look.
Very strong.
So the fact that this one is the opposite of that, still weird looking, but you know, the opposite. I guess that makes sense. Boop boop bop. Okay.
This will do the trick.
Something tells me this isn't gonna be the way. Oh, never mind.
That about does it. It's over. No shadows detected.
I will say this too. I'll say this too. If I had to criticize anything about this game, the enemy variety could be better because there are just a lot of enemies that are just palette swaps with different skills. Like this enemy right here, like that shadow right there, Devious Maya. We've been fighting them since the first block of Tartarus. This was the first enemy that we ever fought. Not that exact enemy, but the same enemy type. Because the enemy type variety could be better. I say add about 20 more. 15, 20 more, something like that. Okay. Let's test their gangster. Well, some of them pass. Okay, what's this? Oh, okay. Again, probably don't really need money right now, so we're gonna go for the others.
Nice. That went well.
I gotta switch back to Lucifer too, so I want him to level up and get that last, unlock his last skill. Since we can't level up anymore, everybody's at level 99. Being able to unlock all the skills for different powerful personas has been the next best thing for me. But it can be a little tricky because I think they only gain experience points when you use them in battle or if they have like one of the growth skills. And this battle might be a little annoying because we don't have any Theurgies. Theurgies trivialize a lot of these battles, if I'm being honest. I guess for tonight, Ken is like our replacement for Shinji. There's no replacing Shinji. Mr. Hammerman himself. Or Axe, depending. Axes and hammers.
We won't hold back. One target. This will be no problem at all.
Oh, great. Let's do it. God, this never gets old. I will say Akihiko's Japanese voice actor does that better. That particular attack, yeah. He makes it sound cooler. I'm not really surprised though. I think Akihiko's English voice actor might be one of my least favorite. I just always felt like, he sounds too old. Just sounds too old, really. Okay. It's like that meme with that actor dressed like a kid and he's carrying a skateboard and he's trying to fit in with the kids even though he's clearly like fucking 80 years old or some shit like that. What's that guy's name? Isn't his name Steve Buscemi or something? Mr. Buscemi. Give me a second. I'm gonna eat me a few peanuts.
Excellent. We have the advantage.
Take it away!
Good work,
Can't slow
Akihiko.
down now. Don't pull any punches. Better justice is served. Keep fighting. For him too.
Bro sound 40 years old,
That
dog.
certainly went well.
Like, what the hell is up with this dude? Like, no less than 44. Crazy. He goes fast, though. I was going first for a while, but now he got it. Damn. Uppercut. Bam. Oh, shit. Third one's a charm. Oh, shit. Love it. Damn. Akihiko, you got busy. I just noticed he always has that band-aid on his damn forehead. They got that band-aid on for him. I guess maybe the idea is that he got hurt in like boxing training or something. I thought by now that band-aid would have been off, bro. You had that band-aid on your head for like damn 8 months, bro. The fuck happened to you? He probably just got a bad pimple. I remember one time I had a pimple so bad that I wore a band-aid over it. Now, it wasn't that I was self-conscious about it, but I didn't want to like accidentally pop it. You know how sometimes you just touch your face
Heaven really.
and then like, or you might be washing your face. I didn't want to pop it because it can leave marks and shit. So that's why I covered it up. And I was a little self-conscious. Yeah, one of you guys.
Take over any time. I won't disappoint you.
Man, Ken ain't doing shit.
Hit them where it hurts.
Neuro slash. Okay.
Only two.
Reading your vitals.
Shall I move to strike?
Great.
Okay. Diamond does. Oh, now that's cold.
Good going, Kirito-senpai.
Let me make sure I look cool too. I love the way that attack hits. It's like it's almost like a big beam or something. Kogaon, this ain't gonna work. Damn. Well, he did resist, but
Good work out there.
it was strong enough to take him out though. That's level 99 for you.
All right. Let's be on our way.
One of the cards I can't wait to get is always the food card because you get more experience points. But like I said earlier, experience points for me now are about leveling up the personas that I have. There ain't no level 100 and beyond in this game. I wonder why they stopped at level 99. Why not 100? Yeah, I gotta hang in there for a little bit longer.
Everyone sure looked nice in their kimonos. Maybe I should wear one next year too.
Huh?
I'm sure you'll look great, Amada-kun.
Boys can wear well, boys can wear whatever the fuck they want to nowadays. But I didn't know a kimono was something that men would wear too. Okay. You're dead. This attack is pretty damn expensive though. It's better when Hillel uses it because he has the spell master skill, so
Now then.
it only takes up like half the amount of SP. That's why my SP has been draining so fast. That and using fucking Armageddon, trying to show off. Ooh, look at that, look at that.
I think I can use it now.
I took my shoes off, now my feet are cold.
I knocked down two with that
I can
attack.
take over any time.
We always want what we can't have.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
How about this?
We're not out of this yet.
Kirija sometimes defeated two.
There's only one left.
One enemy defeated. Good going, Kirija Senpai.
Woo! That's a great way to end the battle.
No shadows detected.
Matthew Don.
Now then, let's get back to work.
Yeah, it's I've been up for too long. Oh damn, he might get away today. Nah. Chase him down.
All right.
Let's do this.
I swear I just blacked out for like a whole minute.
It's a rare shadow. Do your best to take it down.
Yeah, I think that's it. Not bad, Akihiko. You're still the man. Yeah. No food card yet though. Lucifer leveled up. Is that last skill? Okay. Resist fizz. Increase resistance to physical damage. I still want to get that fallen angel wing though. I mean, you know, that looks cool. I think debilitate is more important than heat riser. But I think I'll get rid of debilitate because I think Satan has debilitate. Yeah. So it would be cool for him to have like different skills of that particular category, you know. Because Heat Riser is just like the inverse of debilitate. It's boosting yourself instead of debuffing, or buffing yourself instead of debuffing the enemy. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of debilitate. No. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's 250 levels. It's definitely gotta be more than 10.
Powerful enemies.
I mean, I don't know. It could be, but it might be like a odd number, like 265 or something like that. But I don't think it's 250.
I've got this.
I'm so tired. When I hit the bed, I'll be sleeping probably like 2 minutes, bro. Like that's when you know you tired. Like you ain't got no, like it's no type of like waiting to even pass the fuck out. Wait, who's next? The enemy is next. So I'm gonna fuck you up right now. Let's see if this can wipe him out. I don't think so. I think he'll have some left. Yep. Oh yeah, that's Ken's weakness actually. Well, I got mine too, so don't want to use Armageddon too much because again it drains your SP so fast. So we'll keep it basic bitch right now. Okay. Mary Gadon. Oh, sorry, Mitsuru. Damn. He's getting pumped up for real. Good old God hand.
I'll hit them where it hurts. I'll show you.
Yeah, this is the Revenge Tour. 376. Damn. This fool won't damn die. Okay, that was weak, but he got the job done. It ain't always about the damage, it's just about getting rid of the enemy in a timely manner. Ramen's on you. She's not going to appreciate that joke. Mitsuru is so dense sometimes. Okay, what's this like? 5? Rank 5? Well, it's going by pretty quick. One thing I will say about trying to balance like everyday life with dungeon exploration.
The 241st floor. Were this a normal building, it would probably be about 1,000 meters tall.
I don't know the exact height, but we certainly are high up.
Oh no. Oh shit, power incense. Godspeed shoes. I figured it'd be Akihiko. Let me see what they do though. Physical evasion high. I mean, I guess that's cool. It's alright. Since when did I get so fucking picky? I guess it's okay. I mean, oh shit. Oh, I love floors like this. Oh man, nothing but prime specimens.
Caught them off guard.
Damn. Oh damn. Old bitch ain't even dead. Oh, you are so fucked.
The enemy's frozen. Now's your chance. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
A victory well earned. So this...
I think that, I think that club beat is like the only thing keeping me up at this point. I'm just
You don't seem very strong.
like, I like exploring this area. I'm so exhausted from being up and doing so much today. This is a very busy day for me. Damn. Well, you lead the way. Oh, so close.
What's the plan here?
All right, that's it.
No shadow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let me see, obtain more items. So yeah, I'm gonna let Fuka pick me up and get the hell out of here.
All right.
I'm really just, I gave it everything I had today, man, for real.
How are you?
Even got a gaming stream in since I missed it last night, so. But I'm about to be out like a lamp, boy. It's about to be crazy. This sleep about to be deep. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next episode of Persona 3 Reload Adventures. We're going to continue exploring the final block of Tartarus. So, Johnny.